Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Working Man Ron Doyle. I've got a small project going on today for my girlfriend. I scoured the internet looking for remedies on how to fix a Rainbow E-Series vacuum cleaner. We ended up taking off the bottom water collection container. This is where all the debris is collected. This actually spins at a high rate of speed. It had a lot of hair and different items you would find in a vacuum clogged around this. I cleaned this out. Most of the videos that I found online with this particular vacuum cleaner were dismantling the whole entire thing. And my girlfriend was complaining that the switch would, this rocker switch, would work or it would not work. It was momentary. It worked when it wanted to. And most of the videos, all the videos that I've seen online, you had to take the whole entire thing apart. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if I could just replace the switch. She was seeing fire come out of the switch when she would turn it off and on. And I said, well, when you're breaking current, normally you'll see a flash of light. And she said it was a little bit more than that. So let me plug this vacuum cleaner in and I'm going to show you what it was doing. A 120 volt outlet. And so you've got a suction mode and a circulation mode on this particular E-Series vacuum, and pushing it, it goes easy in the forward direction, and it's not making contact in the reverse direction. She tried thumping on it and it would intermittently work when she would tap around this particular switch. I do know that we do have it plugged into current. I've got it plugged into an extension cord going into the wall. And I'm going to show you how to replace this switch without taking the vacuum apart. Now, she ordered these switches online, and I compared them to what's in the vacuum cleaner. And let me show you how to do this with simple kitchen tools. So first thing we're going to do, unplug the current supply, the power supply. We don't want to get fried. And so this particular vacuum cleaner, the switch is very tight. Now this switch, there's a rocker switch that looks identical to this underneath of this cover. All this is decorative. Now this cover, this cover itself, this housing, this cover plate, this rocker switch cover actually snaps into this housing around here, and I'm going to show you how to remove it with a butter knife. So I'll get you set up with the camera. I'm going to give you the best view, and we've got basically two standard butter knives here, and they do have a serration. I was hoping to find one without serration. So where this switch actually snaps in, we're trying to put a gap in between each side, and what I'm going to do is pry one side up and then pry the other side up, and of course you're going to have the best view. So I've popped that side up. Try to use if you can, try to use the thinnest butter knives that you have. See if I can get away with just one. Alright, whoop, almost got it. Now this side popped back in. This one's a little bit thinner. So what's happening is I pry one side, the other side snaps back in. You get one side pried up, try not to let it fall. See how it popped up? See if I can give you a better angle. It's popped up more than flush on this side. Try to keep it up as you're prying out the other side. Now, what this looks like, that's the back of it. Of course, that's the side, and these ears are designed to snap in. If you look at the angle right here, it's like a wedge fit, and these pins actually hold it in place. So set this to the side. This is the candidate that we're looking for. Now pushing on the switch, if the switch is bad like yours may be, and you're searching through these videos, you'll notice that the switch acts sticky or loose, like it's not making contact. So there's there's some nubs on this switch. If you look at this, you need to compress these two nubs on this side and the two nubs right here on this side to be able to physically get the switch up. Now, taking this switch out, I'm hoping there's enough wire underneath of this to actually replace the switch. If not, you are going to have to take the vacuum apart. If yours is different than mine, I'm hoping that this will be successful and I'll be able to lift this. Now, I did notice one thing. You see speed 1 and speed 2. This switch does not have that. Now, I'm going to get a screenshot of where she got this switch, and I'm going to place it in the video right here. I believe she ordered these on Amazon. So let's proceed. I'm going to push under the switch here and try to relieve those two tabs. Alright, I was able to get that side up. Now I'm going to hold this so it doesn't fall back down, and I'm going to try to depress the other tabs. Alright, look at that. Nice. So we have got a quick connect. I'm inspecting the wire and I don't see any damage. And you want to look on your switch and make sure you don't have a release tab. If not, you'll pull the blades right out of the switch and possibly damage the quick connect. I don't see any. I'm going to go ahead and wiggle it and pull that out. Looking for blades that are burnt and discolored. I don't see any. Now I am curious what happened to this switch. So same principle on this with these nubs, these rockers. This is a rocker cover. Same thing on this. If you see, there's a white dot in the center right here. There's a white dot there. That's a pin that goes across, that holds this rocker switch in position. So don't cut yourself with a butter knife, that'd be bad. But I'm going to get it in there to separate, and I'm going to pry this button out. I'm going to see what this looks like. You can see it released on that side. Oh, something just fell out. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a burnt switch and burnt contacts. You can see that. That is definitely a failure in this vacuum cleaner. What fell out? Oh yeah, that's a mangled mess. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, we've got some burned contacts. Yeah, she's a little crispy. Let's see if I get a light on there for you. See if you can see that in there. Pretty burnt. All right, so what I'm going to do, and I would suggest you do too, is match up all the information on these switches, and I've already done that, confirmed off camera that these are identical. You want to make sure that everything is the same as far as your cross pattern with your quick connect, the way it goes together. Okay, you can only insert this switch one way. So now that I've got the new switch, this particular blade, this plastic blade, it's non-ferrous. This is your dividing point right here. So we flip the switch around so that this switch goes in that slot that you see. Push it down. If your blades are dirty, you need to clean this up with really fine emery cloth, like a 180 or a 220 emery cloth. We're going to insert this switch. So I didn't twist this wire around. The switch is going to be in the same position it was before. I'm going to push this down in the vacuum cleaner. Sounds like we got good connection. I'm going to take this cover plate, squeeze this side in. All right, let's see if this vacuum cleaner now works. So we're going to plug it back into our power supply. Right there. Let's see. You know what? I think the bowl on the bottom of this vacuum cleaner has a limit switch, a safety switch, and it does. The safety switch for this, so this vacuum cleaner won't operate unless this water collection bowl is on the bottom, and the safety switch is right here. It is inside that slot. So if you depress that, it tells the vacuum cleaner that the bowl is in place and you can turn the vacuum on. So I'm going to hold that knife into that slot and turn the switch. Sounds a little squeaky. That was in the reverse position. That's in the forward position. I'm going to let it stop, and I'm going to reverse the direction. That's the opposite direction. So I'm going to test the switch, make sure the switch is working properly. I'm going to turn this vacuum on, and then I'm going to release this switch. And the switch is working properly. So I've depressed it. I have to turn the switch back off. Press the safety button that's actuated by the water collection bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all that's needed to replace the switch in this vacuum cleaner. You do not have to take this vacuum cleaner totally apart. I hope you all liked the video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel for future things that Working Man Ron Doyle does. I hope this video was helpful to you all in saving you time, money, and some frustration on replacing the switch in this thing. I wish you all the best at doing your switch replacement. If you got any questions or comments, leave them down in the bottom. I greatly appreciate it. Till the next time, stay safe, God bless, and you all have a wonderful day.